Examples of use. So there's so many different things that you can use it for, and just take us through some of your stuff, Melissa.
So I've been using AI for over a year now. I actually started with something called Jasper. It's jasper.ai, and I have some examples. I'll take you through some videos where I'll show you in real time what happens. But if you back up one more, sorry. One more back up.
One more?
To the examples. Sorry. I use it to write my video scripts. I'll ask it for ideas. I use it for my handwritten notes. Listicles are really popular, so those are lists on social media. Blog posts, so it'll write my blog posts for me. It'll write my keywords, my SEO, all of that stuff right in there. Those of you guys that use systems, use it to write your systems content. If you're looking for refreshers in your emails or your letters, throw it in ChatGPT and see what comes out.
Awesome.
Here's what I want to add something really quickly. For those of you who are writing advertisements and you're paying other companies to do your A/B research to see how profitable or how effective this ad will be, ChatGPT is perfect for that. And you have to feed that into the prompt, saying, I'm writing an ad, and I want to make sure that it's effective. So give me all the tips and pointers for writing the most effective ad. And I think that's crucial. But again, it's just another, I'm very practical in my business of how I've used ChatGPT. You can do, if you've got a website that's more than a few months old, you may want to take all the descriptives from your website and paste that into ChatGPT and say, make this more exciting, more current to the market, more this style or that style. And it'll change that for you and make it more effective, which could change the rankings on that website because it's looking for SEO material and keywords. So it's important that you, again, everything's all about the prompts. And if you've never used ChatGPT before, I would say write all your prompts just like you would in a Word document. Just start writing down everything that you need. And you're going to copy all that material and then paste that into ChatGPT. And that way it has an order, it has content. When you write that, make sure you have a goal and then bring in some of your persona to that. And that's the persona is I want to make this more elegant. I want to make it more friendly. I want to appeal to a younger crowd. If you were, whatever area you're marketing in, you should know the buyers, the typical buyers of that particular property. If it's a starter home, you may not want to have luxury as one of your prompt words, right? So it's just the pragmatic of, real estate best. This is just a great tool of how to get the most out of it.
I'm going to go back and start this over again because this is super cool and Greg was talking over it. I can say that because we're friends. So take it away.
So I gave it just a really quick prompt here, and my word of advice here is to give it clear and concise instructions.
It's working, but watch. This is so cool.
So this is going to spit out a ton of information that I'm never going to be able to use in a listing description because I'm limited to 800 characters. So it's spitting all of this stuff out. So at the end, I ask it to keep it under 800 characters and give it some more details. And it's going to regenerate another response, and you're going to see it cut down and make it more succinct.
So she asked it to make it 800 characters, and now it's
done.
Cutting it down.
Yeah.
So that was another thing that we talked about. How much time have you personally gotten back since you started implementing AI? Because you use a lot of it.
I use a lot of it. So in our team, I'm in charge of marketing, and I create a lot of the content for our team. So I would agonizingly spend hours creating content or listing descriptions. Now that I have ChatGPT and Jasper and some of these other tools, I've saved hours. I can spit out a blog post in 15 minutes.
So overall, what we talked about this when we met, like how much time do you feel like you're saving overall?
Hours. I don't remember the number I gave you.
You did. You said that you literally got 80% of your time back.
Absolutely.
That was a between the eyes number that hit me.
Not only that, but I've been able to delegate to others the ability to create content that I don't have to micromanage so much. So for me, that's huge.
So you have it do market updates.
I do. So I took some data and I fed it to ChatGPT, and I asked it to spin it in a positive light. So I gave it 3 data points on some different things. I gave it today's data, 6 months ago, and then a year ago, and it completely just blew me away. It created this whole market update. This
Did you
took
hear
me,
where she said, I asked it to present it in a positive light?
it's important. It's super important to tell it what kind of story you want it to tell and in what tone. I mean, this would have taken me hours because I